My name is Ruel, and you're watching Records in My Life.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm really good, yeah. A little tired, but I'm awake now.
Good. You excited about the big line around the block already?
Yeah, I got to say hi to a few of them, so yeah, it's really cool.
Nice. So tell us about your new record, which just dropped, I believe, a month ago?
Yeah, just pretty much exactly a month ago. My EP Free Time came out. It's got about 7 songs on it, and it's all written by me and produced by M-Phazes, and that's what I'm touring right now.
And what's your favorite track off the album?
My favorite track probably is Don't Cry. It's the opener. It's definitely the most personal track lyrically, and I just love the production on it.
Fantastic. So this show is about you and the albums that have inspired you. And we appreciate you being on the show. And you started playing guitar when you were about 8 years old, if I'm not correct.
Yes.
So what were you twanging along to? What records inspired you?
Back then I was listening to a lot of James Morrison. There was this one record that came out in 2006 called Undiscovered that really blew my head off. I thought it was incredible. That was the first real CD that I got and owned, and the first really album that I listened to top to bottom. So I was playing a lot of that sort of stuff. I was playing a lot of Amy Winehouse. I love James Blake. Lots of different sort of stuff.
Which leads into my next question. I was reading about your influences and Stevie Wonder, James Blake, Frank Ocean. Mm-hmm. What is your main inspirations, or who is your main inspiration out of all those guys, would you say?
I'm not sure. I feel like there's not really one main inspiration. I really feel like I take something from all the artists that I listen to. And I feel like is a very wide variety of stuff. And I feel like I really can take things from anything I listen to.
Which give us a couple of albums from Frank Ocean.
Yeah, well, Channel Orange was a huge influence on this latest record. I loved James Blake's first record, James Blake, and I love Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator. I thought that production is incredible. As I said, Undiscovered and Frank by Amy Winehouse, her first record.
So I'm going to ask you a bit of a fun question. I know your mom's here, so I won't embarrass you too much. But my nephew's roughly your age, and I'm trying to give him some advice on some good music. He's going out on a date, and So what would be a good record to chit chat and listen to?
I mean, I'm not sure. There's a lot to talk about with Blonde, Frank Ocean's 2016 record. I feel like there's so much to know about it, and there's so much behind that record because it all came behind him trying to get out of his label deal, and he put out Endless a few days before, which was just an album of sketches, and then dropped Blonde, which was his proper album, and then got pretty much all the royalties from that and all the money from that because he didn't have a label because his label was only for 2 albums or something.
And can you tell us about a young Australian? What would be your favorite Australian artist or record?
Right now, I'm really into Genesis Owusu. He's a rapper and he's really incredible. He's got that real sick little funk thing going on, funk rap, and a lot of R&B and soul as well coming from his discography. And I just think he's incredible. I think his tone's really cool, and his live show is incredible as well.
And we asked this, you're a bit younger, but we asked this to all artists, and you can pick water, we'll let it up. But it's the 3W question. It's weed, wine, or water to listen to your favorite artist or write. Which of the 3 and which album?
Well, first of all, too young to do 2 of those things.
Right.
So water.
Right. And what's your favorite album to listen to at home to after all this touring or in between touring to kick back to?
Right now I'm listening to Ginger by Brockhampton. They put that out a month or 2 ago as well, and I think that record is just so incredible, and I think it's my favorite one by them, so I've been listening to a lot of that.
What would you consider the album of your generation that's affected you in high school? Everybody, not just yourself, but everyone around you.
I think Flower Boy, really, especially in my kind of circle back at home. my group of friends and my like year group really gravitated towards that album just because it was really nothing. I'd never heard anything like that before. Like I knew Tyler's older stuff and like Cherry Bomb and Wolf, and I really liked it. But I don't know, Flyboy just hit something in me that I was like, okay, this is incredible, and that really changed my perspective on music really itself.
And we like to ask all our guests for some words of wisdom or
Yes.
advice for our audience.
Put on the spot here. I'm not sure. I guess if you're aspiring to be in the industry or aspiring to be anything, I think it's all about really having good people around you, because I've been really lucky to have a great team, and I feel like if I didn't really have this team that I have, or if there was a few people in my circle that weren't good for me, I didn't have my best interests at heart, I definitely wouldn't be where I am today.
Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.
And if you're really feeling it, please hit us up on Patreon. Cheers.